If I told you today that you could spend $1,950 and you could invest it, and in 45 days I would hand you a check back for $10,000, you would not be able to give me the money fast enough. Hey, Ken Clothier here. Now I want to talk to you today about direct mail, specifically what are the best practices, what you should be focused on, what you should not be focused on, some of the things that are a little frustrating as we're out there trying to educate people on the best use of data, the best use of direct mail. And I thought I would try to illustrate that point here very quickly. So I have roughly 1,000 jelly beans here, right? In direct mail, this would represent 1,000 records that you just purchased, right? Approximately each one of these jelly beans cost you, from a data perspective, of between 4 and 8 cents. For the sake of this argument, let's just call it 5 cents. So at 1,000, this cost you $5. So now you're gonna go mail them, which is another 60 cents. And so 65 cents, 650 bucks to get these 1,000 pieces out the door and creating opportunity for you. But in direct mail, these 1,000 pieces, if all I did was just mail these 1,000, then I would be doing it wrong. No! 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 What I should be doing is mailing these same 1,000 3 times, minimum. So 3 times 650, roughly it's $1,950 I would spend to mail all these records, a total of 3 times over a 6-week period. So now, what should I expect? Well, if I mail this, each time I mail this, I should get roughly a 1% response rate. All right, so let's just call it 3, 6, 9, 10. 10 on every 1,000. Mail it 3 times, approximately 30 pieces. Let's assume that I don't get a 1% response rate, and I actually get 0.7, which is probably on a seller campaign about right. So it's really 21 pieces. 21 responses out of the 3,000 pieces that I mailed, but these represent all the money. What I should be closing, what I should be doing is, out of 20 deals, or out of 20 opportunities, I should get 1 deal. The 1 deal represents $10,000 in a wholesale fee to me. $10,000. I spent $1,950 to do all this, but I got my $10,000 payday right here. Now, if I'm really smart, what I'm also doing is these other 20 over here, I'm figuring out how to monetize these. And I could be selling these as leads and opportunities to real estate agents, to realtors, to mortgage brokers, to title companies, to moving companies, you name it, to DirecTV, right? These all represent somebody that has called me and wants to move out of a house and is looking for an offer. Now, I can't buy them all. And some people want retail, and some people aren't in a crisis situation, or whatever the case may be. The timing's not exactly right, but this is still money. But even if it's not, I still have a $10,000 payday right here that I effectively paid $1,950 to create. Now, if I follow up and nurture these, and eventually another one of these will turn into a deal for me as well, somewhere down the line. If I told you today that you could spend $1,950 and you could invest it, and in 45 days I would hand you a check back for $10,000, you would not be able to give me the money fast enough for most of you. I'm gonna get a 5x on your money in less than 45 days. If I attach the word Bitcoin to it, you'd be standing in line and couldn't get that money, literally could not give me the money fast enough. But because it's wholesaling and real estate and all this other stuff, it doesn't sound that sexy, but it doesn't make it any less true. Now, the dumb guy thinking is this. Well, I haven't actually called any of these people back yet, so I'm not real sure that there's really an opportunity in here. You'd be shocked at how often that happens. But I will call you back, Kent, and talk to you, because I drove by 20 of them out of the 3,000, out of the 1,000 records, and they don't appear to be vacant anymore. Now, I get that these 20 are sitting over here in the bucket, and they're not part of the 20 that actually called me, but I'd still like to bitch a little bit about this. And I know that, Kent, I only paid 5 cents a record, so these 20 represent $1, but I'd still like to focus on this $1 instead of this $10,000. Guys, if you want to make money, and if you just want to get rich, and you just want to build a business, then you focus on what makes you money, and you don't focus on the things that are trivial, that are just a cost of doing business. Get your head in the game correctly, right? Would you spend $2,000, however it washed out, would you spend $2,000 to get the $10,000? Of course you would. What do you want out of life? You want to focus on the opportunity or focus on the obstacle? Look here, not there. This is where all the money is. Hope that helps.